Kagan, what is your topic?
3D movies. What do you guys think of that crap? I mean, goodness.
The only movie I can think of off the top of my head that I enjoyed, keep in mind I haven't seen Avatar in 3D. Gravity was the only movie that I would have thought, oh, that was better in 3D than I would have ever watched any other movie in 3D.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I saw Hobbit, the first Hobbit movie in 3D, and I was like, what was the point of that? I just had to wear glasses the whole time.
Right? And wearing glasses suck.
Yeah.
It's funny because Kagan wears glasses.
Yeah.
For those listening to the podcast.
But yeah, that's my... So, like, there's almost no need for 3D.
I think
That's my
3D
opinion.
is fine for theater release. For like some theater things, it's a good theater gimmick. But in like home, it's stupid to wear glasses and stuff.
I thought it was
I'm
interesting.
gonna take that on, like, cause
Edge of Tomorrow came out in 3D in the theater, but when I bought it in Blu-ray, there's no 3D version on Blu-ray, as far as I can tell.
well, it's not even called Edge of Tomorrow on Blu-ray.
Dive, live, repeat. Edge
Live,
of
die,
Tomorrow.
repeat. Die, live,
Whatever.
repeat.
See, that's my thoughts of it. Is it's a gimmick. It's just like nobody's really made anything that was worth it. I mean, I haven't seen Gravity. Avatar was good in 3D. Like that, for some reason, he was able to use it to bring you into the
Enhance,
world.
Yeah, the experience, yeah.
But nobody else has really done that, and it's to me it's just annoying most of the time because half the time it's blurry
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
because I don't know what they're doing.
I feel like you have to pretty much shoot the movie entirely on green screen to make it work well.
Right?
Because, like, that's what Avatar did, and that's what Gravity did. And so, like, there's
Yeah,
almost nothing
that's true.
real in there.
Yeah.
And so then when you can manipulate
Alice in
everything.
Wonderland was pretty much solid green screen, but it was bad.
Yeah. The story was bad,
no,
or the 3D was
the 3D
bad?
was bad.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was. I think it was post converted to 3D. It's
that
part
could
of the
be why.
reason. But yeah, it got blurry half the time.
I think I don't mind watching movies in 3D. I think now it's fine. I still would rather not see it because it's more expensive.
Mm-hmm.
But movies, if they're filmed in 3D, the 3D is most likely going to be good. But if it's like post converted, it used to be bad, but now I think everyone's kind of getting better at it. To where if they're converting it 3D, it's going to be better. Like I watched the last movie I saw in 3D was How to Train Your Dragon 2. Terrible title, but good movies.
That's what I heard. I don't know if it did all that well at the box office.
It didn't, but it's
I heard
a
it was a good
really
movie.
good
It made
movie.
its money back.
Okay,
Yeah.
well then it's good.
And advertisement back. So
That's good. But yeah, that's an excellent movie.
Here's
I
a
love it so
question.
much.
Do you think that, because 3D movies make more money because of the 3D, but do you think it's also because they don't have as many showtimes that are not 3D? Because sometimes the reason I see it in 3D is because I can't watch it when I want to watch it 2D.
I personally hate
that's
3D.
when I saw How
Yeah.
to Train Your Dragon in 3D because
I
couldn't
avoid
see it
3D. I
not
think
in
it's dumb.
3D. Yeah.
Like,
So you go out of your way.
so
to
I go
not
out of
watch
my
it
way
in
to
3D.
not watch it in 3D. And
Yeah.
I heard maybe it was a while ago that 3D sales were actually dropping.
Good.
Yeah.
I feel like it may go away, but I don't know. I don't know. You think you guys will stick around for longer, or
I
I hope it
think,
doesn't.
I
That's
think
my
we'll
hope.
have to see what happens with Avatar 2.
Yeah, Avatar will
I think
revitalize
that'll
it.
kind of it'll either revitalize or it'll seal the coffin.
Yeah.
I think what happened was
It's James
3D
Cameron
happened,
that'll
and then they people were really trying to push 3D, like that was going to be the new HD type thing, and push it on the TVs
Right.
and everything. And then everyone realized how stupid that was. So everyone's like, all right, 3D is not as good.
No one
as
watches
everyone.
3D at their house.
Yeah, and so so I think 3D is still going to be around for a while, but it's
Gonna be a
gonna
theater thing.
Yeah, it's going to be a theater thing, and it's not going to be popular.
One of the things that a teacher of mine mentioned that I thought was interesting with 3D is the reason that it's failing in houses is because we don't usually just watch it. We're also on our phones or we're doing other stuff while we're watching something, so it doesn't make sense to have the glasses on. Mm-hmm. So until they create a screen that has natural 3D, like the 3DS or something, I don't think it's going to be...
Have you used the 3DS? Man,
No.
it makes you dizzy.
Yeah, you can't use it for all that long.
And I don't think you
I
can get
can.
through a whole movie
Like that?
Like that.
Yeah. There's a new 3DS coming out where you can hold it at different angles and stuff. It'll still be 3D. You don't have to have it stay at one spot the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
So that's exciting. That Nintendo's fixing their 3D stuff. Have you guys seen like the curved TV, like the new
I have
like 4K
seen
curve
it, but
thing?
I haven't actually like seen.
I wonder
it.
how because it's supposed to make it more immersive somehow, like the curve is, and I wonder how that is. Like I really want to see it. And
I'm sure the
behold it.
OmniMax is more submersive, but a curved TV, I don't think, unless it's the size of like 10 feet. In your house,
yeah, you're like whole.
I don't see how
wall.
that could really
enhance
change
the
anything.
experience. Yeah.
Have you seen
Yeah,
4K?
I don't know.
I obviously
4K
have
stuff?
seen 4K stuff.
Man, that is some pretty beep. that
looks awesome.
That is very, very pretty stuff. I would hate to watch it all the time like that.
Watch everything in 4K?
Yeah.
Why?
Because like
Why?
Because everything else will start looking crappy?
Yeah. Well, no, it's because
When you go to theaters, it's 4K.
well,
you know?
it's like when you play like
IMAX,
for
it's
video
like
games
11K.
for like some
Yeah.
video games like 60 frames per second for a shooter is awesome. Like that is how you should have all
Yeah.
shooters is like 50 or 60 frames per second. But then if you go in like an adventure game that's 60 frames per second, it starts looking weird because everything's really smooth when like it should seem like kind of blurrish, and it just gets weird. And so that's
I think it depends on the
Yeah.
person. Like, if you're already used to it, because I feel like people
you do
who
get
aren't,
used to it.
Like, if you're not used to it, it looks weird, but I feel like the younger generation coming up, it's not going to feel weird to them.
Yeah.
Because, like, I was mad that I didn't see The Hobbit at 48 frames, because I wanted to see, like, if it looked weird to me.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I don't know, I really would rather see at least action sequences in 48 frames a second, just because that they look better.
Yeah.
'Cause
I saw it in 48 frames.
Yeah.
And it was this is different. There's a reason they call the 24 frames magic.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But it's weird. Like it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
It makes it even makes the movie feel like it's a different pace, like altogether. Not like so things feel
Like longer or shorter,
Huh. Depending on what is going on. Like
because I know it has more of like the dream look because like there's more blur. Like I don't know
well, there's less blur.
with 24.
Oh,
Yeah.
with 48.
No, yeah, with
I
48.
thought you were
Yeah, 48 is not a dream look. It's
Yeah,
like more
okay.
realistic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that throws people off.
Yeah.
But I hate when there's like so much blur in action sequences because I
Yeah.
can't really tell what's going on sometimes.
Usually that happens when they're so close up you can't see anything that's going on.
I like Transformers 2. When there's like just a lot of action thing going on and just a bunch of robots just clashing. Like I don't know who's who.
Yeah.
All I know is like things are happening and like parts are flying. I'm like,
Backbones are
I
getting
don't.
ripped out.
Yeah,
Explosions
exactly.
are
Skulls
going
ripped in
on.
half.
Yeah, I'm like I don't know what's going on. So,
So 48 frames might solve that. 3D would probably be
Avatar
blurry
2,
as crap.
60 frames a second.
Sure.
That's what he wants. See if it
I-
happens.
I don't mind 3D because it feels like it makes the movie more HD for me. Like it seems more clear from what. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I just
from,
don't like
like,
wearing
the-
the glasses.
Yeah, it's stupid, but
But also,
yeah, I
like,
don't mind it at all.
not only that, but I feel like I wish I knew when it was 3D and when it wasn't. Because I kind of wish I could just take them on and off.
Yeah.
Because Tron, it made me so mad because most of the time they weren't even, like, in a
When
3D
they're in
scene.
the world
Yeah.
of Tron, that's when it was 3D.
Uh-huh.
When they're out, when they're in the real
Well,
world.
not even everything in there was 3D. It was, like,
Well, that's what it was
only
supposed
certain
to be.
things. Okay. But yeah, it was, like, kind of annoying. Because, like, even with The Hobbit, I was like, most of this movie's not in 3D.
Yeah.
But I'm wearing the glasses for, like, 3 hours.
Yeah.
And they kind of hurt my eyes. So.
It's funny because like that home theater 3D stuff. I bought a projector. I get a projector because I'm cool like that. So my TV's like 10 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, America.
All day.
Anyway, I get home. I find out that my projector is 3D capable.
But you have to buy the glasses?
But you have to buy the glasses.
Yeah.
And those are like $50, and I'm like, I never really cared about
Mhm.
3D.
Are you guys excited for when we get to holograms?
Holograms.
See,
Or
in
like-
the
like-
movies, like when they have holograms within the movie world, like they never show background and scenery. It's just that person signing up, and I'm like, no, I wouldn't want that. I want scenery too.
Uh-huh.
Have you seen the movie Her?
Uh-uh.
Like that. He plays a video game where it's all like he doesn't have a controller. Like he just uses his hands and stuff
Like
to like
move?
do move and stuff.
Really
Like he
nice.
just goes like this,
Yeah, I would like to make the guy run up the hill.
Yeah, like you can't see me in the podcast, but he's like moving his fingers and doing like this little, I don't know, this little thing.
It's like
with his
doggy
hands.
paddling almost.
Yeah, and to like move up a hill or go, and he's like talking to someone. But I hope games don't get like that. Or I hope
so you don't like
I hope entertainment doesn't get to that point where it's like it's holographic, because I like keeping things in a box.
Yeah, that's true, because in the movie it's like projecting the entire game like on his room, and like the guy's actually like in front of him.
Yeah, like right there.
And he like runs up the hill like in his room.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's cool though, but I hope like our entertainment doesn't. I really like keeping reality separate from fantasy.
What do you think about 3D video games?
And keep it in the
I've
like
never-
actually like using the 3D glasses?
I've never played a 3D video game.
I haven't
no.
either, so
It's-
I don't know.
I have played the 3DS for a little bit, and it made my head hurt.
Okay.
But I don't know about a normal 3D.
Because I played like once or twice at Fry's Electronics or something. They just had the display out, and it
Yeah.
was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And so I'm interested to see. I'm kind of surprised that didn't take off more. But I think it's because no one has 3D monitors.
Yeah.
Do you think that's basically what the
'Cause it's, like,
Oculus Rift
expensive.
is going to be? It's going to be basically like a 3D thing, but
Little
right there
Oculus
in your
Rift.
face.
People have complained about that hurting their eyes after a while.
Yeah.
And so
It
like,
could hurt my eyes because I have really bad eyes. I have really bad
well,
eyes.
like they also have different lenses you can put in, so you don't have to
Yeah.
wear your glasses.
Oh, okay. But that could be why the 3DS kind of hurt it, because it
Yeah.
hurt my eyes, and that's why
Yeah.
it caused me to have a headache.
Another big issue with that is the resolution's pretty low right now.
Yeah.
Like it's only like
on the Rift?
640 by 960 or
So
something.
it's perfect for Minecraft.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah. For games that if you don't care about resolution and stuff, then it's probably fine.
Yeah. So yeah, I think 3D is basically a gimmick, just a theater,
That's
and it should
gonna-
stay in the theater.
That's gonna continue.
Yeah, I think it'll be around, but
'Cause they've had
like
3D
people aren't
before,
going to make
and
a
it
giant
died.
push.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
3D came out like 50 years ago, and it died.
The
Yeah.
old red and blue-
That might happen again
What?
with
the old
Avatar.
red and blue
With
glasses.
Yeah.
yeah, that might happen again with yeah, like you said, Avatar 2, because James Cameron, his thing, whatever he's going to do, that's going to be like the new push for a while, but then it's going to die down.
So, on Arrested Development, do you remember there's a scene? Is it actually 3D? There's a scene where Job, I think, throws an orange towards the camera, and it looks 3D. It says, "Put on your 3D glasses now," and he like throws an orange, and then like
I
that's.
remember that. Yeah.
It's just like a 3-second thing, and I was like, I wish I had 3D glasses to tell if it was real or not.
It looked like the red and blue 3D. didn't
Yeah,
it?
and that's why I was
Yeah.
like, I wish I had some red and blue glasses or like some.
You
some
don't
stuff to
just
see.
wear those?
Yeah, I know, right?
Like in the
Just keep
80s?
one handy. Yeah. Anyways, I was just wondering if that was actually real or not, or if they just did that as a joke.
Probably both. I'm sure they did it as a joke.
But it was
probably
actually
still
was
real.
3D. Yeah. I love that show. Anyways,
It's a good show.
Yeah.
So
I hope,
Good.
I hope it goes like more Omnimax style. I want to see movies in Omnimax. Which
is
in case you
Omnimax
don't know
like
what that
IMAX?
means,
I don't know what that means.
IMAX is just a ginormous screen. Omnimax is where it's a dome and you're sitting in the
Oh,
middle.
okay.
do you like look up?
Yeah, like the
Okay.
seats are laid back, and so you're kind of looking up a little bit in the center of it, and it's all around. If you look to your left, the screen's on your left. You look to your right, the screen's on your right, and it's a big dome. St.
I
St.
hope it
Louis
doesn't
had
sound
one.
like
I
that.
saw like documentaries in it, but I've never
Mhm.
seen a real movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, Las Vegas has them, but yeah, they were just documentaries. No one
Yeah.
actually made films for them.
Yeah, I just want I want to see a film in that.
Yeah, that'd be
I
pretty
don't.
awesome.
I don't know, like I feel like you'd have to film it differently.
Yeah.
Like
Because that's the thing, documentaries, it was
You-
mostly just like nature shots and
yeah,
stuff.
like you
Yeah.
couldn't get as many close-ups with that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just would be cool to see that
I-
at least once.
I hope that doesn't become a thing, because I don't like when I'm watching a movie or watching something, I don't want to like having able to
Yeah, I
turn
don't
my
like turning
head
my head.
Well,
or like
no,
move my eyes so much like where I can't
Usually
see
the-
what's going on.
Usually the
somewhere
stuff
else.
on the side when I went to those, like you there wasn't the focus, so
Yeah.
you didn't need to. It just kind of helped. Like
kinda like
3D is submerges you into it supposedly.
It's kind of like when widescreen happened. It was like, the 2 bars, but you get to see more of the picture.
Yeah.
And the more of the picture didn't really change anything, but you just saw more of it.
Well, sometimes
Yeah.
it changes things.
Yeah.
Like when 2 people are on the edge of the screen talking to each other. It's weird and strange.
So
So yeah, apparently 3D is only good if your movie's in space.
Yep.
I think.
Oh yeah, it's because of gravity and
Yeah.
Avatar and stuff.
If you have a lot of debris in front of you, then that's good.
Yeah.
And
Well, like,
behind you.
I think what helped Gravity was that because space is black, it kind of like, it even made sense because in the theater you can't really see
Yeah.
anything else, so it kind of like expanded and it just felt like you were there more
Yeah.
because everything was black anyways.
I find it working best when there's a lot of clutter.
Mm-hmm.
Avatar had a lot of clutter. Even when they're on the planet, they had a lot of foreground plants and stuff.
Oh, that's true.
And a lot of
Yeah, you
plants
have
in
to
the
like,
background. There was no like solid walls ever behind them, so the world kind of felt like it was going on and on.
mhm.
Yeah.
I think that's the trick.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
That was good. That was good. I think we had a good.
Yeah, it was a good podcast.
Good podcast.
Good episode.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming, Kagan. Thank you
Is
for
this
for filling
podcast
in.
going to be aired in 3D?
For
Audio,
audio
obviously,
3D. Yes,
obviously.
yes.
Yeah.
We're gonna have ambient noises in the background
Right.
and like
So if you
left,
get
right behind
so
you.
if you
Front.
get
We're
gonna come,
surround
like,
sound,
7.1 surround.
Yeah,
Right,
that would be the
each speaker will have
optimal
somebody
time
different on
to
it.
listen to
Right.
a podcast is in surround sound.
If
'cause
you have
we're
it in
gonna be
stereo,
everywhere.
you won't hear Kagan.
No.
So
So
it'll go blank for about 2 minutes
Yeah.
every once in a while.
It's just when you throw them on the middle channel.
gosh dang. All right, so thank you so much for listening. This has been episode 10 of They Said She Said, and again, thank you, Kagan, for stepping in, for doing that. And Kagan has been one of our hosts. Do you want to say goodbye or anything? Any plugins you want to say?
What's up? I have my own YouTube channel, Albino Co.
Woo.
These guys appear in front of the camera more than I do for
Yay!
that channel, so it's just
Magic.
as much their channel, I guess.
Woo!
But yeah, make funny videos on it. I think they're hilarious. I still watch them every once in a while and still chuckle.
We have a Halloween special one coming out soon.
That's not funny.
That's not funny.
It's not funny.
It's going to terrify you.
It's good though.
To your bones.
Yeah, so it's Albino
Okay.
Co. ALBINOCO.
All right. Thank you. And to the right of me,
Chris.
yeah, I had to check. I'm like, is that,
Is
are you to
Chris-
the right of me?
He's like,
Yes.
when I use my left hand.
Yeah, is Chris Fox.
Yes. I'm just gonna replug Albino Co. Check it out.
All right, yeah.
We're,
yeah,
we're
go.
all on there, you know.
Yeah, we are. Sweet. And I am your host as well, Nicolas Brady, Albino Co. But also with Albino Co., you can find me on Twitter at Brady_Nicolas. That's BRADY_NICOLAS. And if you have a topic you would like us to discuss, please tweet me with the hashtag #TheySaidShesaid. All right, thank you so much for listening or watching, and remember to have a conversational week.